Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Wednesday. Here with the waiver wire pickups for week 5. A lot of good players on the board to pick up that hopefully are available in your guys' leagues. So yeah, going to be going over probably my favorite waiver wire pickups in this video. So go ahead and like and subscribe, guys. And check out all the links in the description below. Really good stuff to help you guys out. And yeah, we're going to hop into it. Going to start a couple quarterbacks here that are most likely available in your waiver wire slots here. Going to start with Sam Darnold. I mean, Sam Darnold, probably not rostered in a ton of leagues here, especially 10, 12 leagues. Sam Darnold's probably on the waiver wire. You know, he's thrown for over 300 in 3 straight games. Been throwing multiple passing touchdowns in 2 of his last 3. Yeah, he's been the real deal. He actually has offensive weapons. Even without McCaffrey, he's looked pretty solid. And I think the change of scenery definitely made Sam Darnold a much better player here. So I love Sam Darnold as a nice quarterback pickup this week. Taylor Heineke, he was finally unleashed this week. I mean, man, had 3 touchdowns and ran for 43 yards, showed that running ability. So I don't mind Taylor Heineke as a streamer if you're desperate at quarterback. Those are my top 2 quarterbacks there. Yeah, and if you guys are able to pick up Daniel Jones or Kirk Cousins, if they are available on your waiver wire, go ahead and scoop them up. Those are really great streaming options as well. Go over to the running backs. You know, Damien Williams is probably going to be the top ad, you know, in fantasy football this week, with David Montgomery going down. Going to be sidelined 4 to 5 weeks. We'll see, but definitely going to be out for at least a month. Damian Williams is going to come right in. Hopefully that offense can improve. You know, he came in, ran for 55 yards and a score, got a couple catches as well. So he's going to be a nice flex play for these coming weeks. If you, if you lost a running back or having running back troubles, go ahead and scoop up Damien Williams. He's going to be a nice addition. Then Latavius Murray, I mean, he's taken the role as that Ravens lead running back here. 63 yards. I'm sorry, he had 63% of the snaps last week. 18 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, that's a monster workload there. And he's kind of, you know, one of the safer, I wouldn't say safe, but he just always has a good chance at getting in the end zone with that rushing offense there. So I do like Latavius Murray if he's available. And then Samaje Perine, if Joe Mixon is not good to go this week, Samaje Perine is going to expect to, you know, definitely going to be getting 10 to 15 carries here, and he'll be involved in the passing game a little bit. So another good flex option too if Joe Mixon is not able to go. And kind of my favorite here is Brandon Bolden. I mean, he's taking that James White role, coming off a game where he had 6 targets and had 6 catches for 51 yards. And James White, you know, really thrives in that role. So, you know, it doesn't give you like the best rushing upside. He might get a couple carries. You're hoping maybe he sneaks a touchdown here, but you're mainly picking up Bolden as a PPR play. 6 for 61. I mean, that's serviceable in any league as a flex play. I will take that all day. So I do like Brandon Bolden as a nice pickup there. And then if Kenneth Gainwell's available, go ahead and pick him up. He's getting a lot of targets and a lot of work with Miles Sanders here. So I kind of like that as well. Wide receiver, you know, Jamison Crowder making his debut, and man, they really missed him. He had 7 catches for 61 yards and a touchdown. He looked great. As much as the Jets offense is very bad, Jamison Crowder, you know, that slot receiver is going to get a lot of work there. So I do like Jamison Crowder as a pickup. Darnell Moody is an interesting play. I kind of think it was a fluke game, but you know, at 125 yards last game, looked pretty solid. If they can move the ball and throw it, you know, I like Darnell Moody as maybe as a deeper flex kind of play. And then some other ones, you know, Kadarius Toney got a lot of work last week, 6 catches for 78 yards. Sterling Shepard and Slayton are going to miss more time. Tony's going to be forced to like get targets, so I kind of like him there. And then kind of a deep play here just to see what happens is Josh Gordon supposedly going to be making his debut this week for the Chiefs. Have no idea. You can't play him this week. I think if you pick him up and you have the roster spot for him, go ahead and pick him up. Maybe he can be that number 2 wide receiver and for the Chiefs, which is something they've really needed. Who knows what kind of target share that'll be, whether that's one target, maybe a deep 1 or 2 deep balls per game that could be useful for you. I don't know, but just go ahead and keep that in mind, and maybe he ends up being someone that you can actually start week to week. Just go ahead and save him and see what happens. And then we'll go with the tight ends here. Yeah, only 2 good options at tight end here. Going to start with Dalton Schultz. I mean, I think he's going to be available in a lot of leagues here. Coming off a game where he had 6 catches for 58 yards and a touchdown. He's shown he's the tight end 1 in this offense. Blake Jarwin did have a touchdown, but Schultz has been the guy that's been getting the consistent targets in this offense. I think he's the leader of this tight end group here. I love Dalton Schultz as a nice pickup. And then Dawson Knox, he's becoming a part of that passing game. The tight end wasn't really much of a part of the offense, but Josh Allen starting to look at the tight end more. Dawson Knox, getting 2 touchdown passes last week. He's got 4 touchdowns in the last 3 games. I mean, that's worth playing right there, especially in a high-octane offense like the Bills. I like Dawson Knox as a nice pickup this week. And those are my main 2. I mean, those are the 2 you should be excited for. If you need tight ends, those are probably the best 2 options that you could probably rely on to they have a nice ceiling there. So those are going to be my favorite waiver wire pickups for the week. Good luck with your guys' waiver claims. Hopefully you guys get some of these guys and they can help you win your lineups here in week 5. So good luck guys, and I'll see you in the next video.